I was about 15 years old the first time I told a girl I loved her. We sat in the comfortable confinement of her sitting room on the same sofa. My mouth was dried and ashy parts between my fingers. Even with a parched throat and trembling lips, I still managed to say it. I love you. A sentence I'd only really heard on TV, but it seemed the perfect way to summarize the hurricane of hormones I felt whenever she was within 15 meters of me. Her response threw me though. She said nothing. Just put a cushion in front of her face as if using it as a shield to protect herself from my words. She's just embarrassed, I thought to myself. But we listened to the loud screams of silence for 15 minutes until I mustered up the strength to attempt to break the ice with warm words like, talk to me. Please. But she was cold. Frozen with fear at the prospect of my love becoming a burden rather than a blessing. I mean, how could she bear the brunt of my love when her bosom was only built for B-cup bras and secondary school hugs? We were young. They say age and wisdom are synonymous. That's not always true. See, I grew up a little bit, still trying to mold infatuation into something with longevity. Used sex as a crutch to support unstable relationships because we'd fornicate more than communicate. See, that night we broke a sweat on my broken bed, paved the path of broken glass to a broken heart. And I recall a past phone call, a female voice on the other end of the line distorted with sobbing and a bad signal, telling me she couldn't see me anymore because she needed to get closer to Christ. And at that moment, I felt like an anchor on her ankle, dragging her down into hell. I wanted to scream at her, saying, "You're not the only one here trying desperately to cling to the hem of the Saviour's garment. Why won't you take me with you on your ascension? It's because pieces of my heart are scattered in the bedrooms of previous partners. Got my aorta stuffed underneath one girl's pillow, and I might have left my left ventricle in another girl's lingerie drawer. Now that I think about it, my arteries are fastened to one particular girl's doorknob, which could explain why I keep going back to her, because all we seem to do is listen to Erykah Badu and bask in sexual highs. I know all about soul ties. And I feel like I'm bound with double knots to past mistakes. God, if you're in the mood for wiping slates, clean mine first. Because it hurts. It hurts to know that my prayers are wingless birds that don't take flight. Family and friends telling me to pray about wife, and I'm struggling to pray about my own life. And I can't help but wonder, who will kiss these scars that were once love bites? Lust eating away at me like termites, so I guess I'm an unfinished product. Well, won't you fill these holes and make me whole? All my relationships have sunk, and I'm sailing on a raft made from regrets. Can't even see virtue on the horizon. But I'm tainted. What did I really expect?